What's good, everyone? Audiolithic Mac back with another video. Now, in this video, I'm going to address EA Ski face to face right here. Now, one may ask, right? Why now are you so hard on EA Ski? Well, this has been building for a little over a year now. And it started from consultations, right? I paid for certain consultations, specific consultations. But after engaging in these consultations, I got no information, only bait and switch fluff. That's all I got. I spent $300 on these consultations and got nothing. Very sad. But, right, it's okay. I supported EA Ski. You know, that's no big secret. But I noticed a pattern of behavior that was synonymous of grifting, right? And then, of course, I noticed that behavior, in a few other YouTube creators, right? But about me, I don't like being conned or scammed. In fact, I rarely get conned or scammed. In fact, I don't think I've ever gotten conned or scammed until now. Until now. I paid $300 for a consultation. And also in support, even though I know those drum kits he sells are recycled drums in the ripoff, I still supported him. But after 4 or 5 years, right, you would think all the stuff that he's yapped about and all the stuff that he's promoting, there would be some significant change in his music community. The community is still the same, but the only difference is they have less money in their pockets with this quest for sound, this quest to have great sound. Let me tell you something, people. There have been lots of new gear that has been introduced on the market this year and the previous. Now ask yourself this question. Was sound bad before then? Was there bad sounding records playing on the radio before then? What about the 70s? What about the 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010s? Did those songs that you listen to all the time, even today, do those songs sound bad? So what did they use for those songs? The same equipment that was used to mix and master those songs are still available today. But they say you got to have all this new gear. They say you got to have all these new preamps. This will fix your sound. So if what you were offering fixes the sound, how come the sound back in the days and up to now they didn't use this new gear? How come everybody's still playing these records? How come everybody's still enjoying these records? They didn't use the new gear that you're promoting now that, it's going to make your mixes sound better. So what did they use before that gear to make mixes sound better? It's still here. Do you understand, people? It's called common sense for those who don't know. Now, my quest on exposing grifters and pretendians and con artists and squatters and other scammers comes from the pain that I've seen people who've experienced being conned by these people. Some people have lost life savings. Some people have lost homes. Some people have lost their trust in humanity itself. But we can stop these people by just sharing information and eliminating the spread of misinformation. Misinformation. We can eliminate the spread of that if we work together. There's no I in team, right? There's no I in team. But for some reason, EA Ski loves to use I. He never says we. That's why CMT left him. Because it wasn't we, it was I. And that's his persona. I did it. Despite records showing that somebody else was the mastermind behind that creation. Therefore, if someone else or other groups of people was behind it, there's no such thing as I. That I is a we. So, this is what I want to remedy this situation, Mr. EA Ski. This is what I want. Number one, I want my consultation. My $300 consultation that you owe me. You owe me, you in debt to me, a consultation. So in this consultation, right, I want you to break down in a live for everybody to see the entire process of music to distribution, all the way to placements and all the way to residuals. I want to see physical evidence of checks, not Photoshop garbage that some of these people do all the time. I want to see the real, actual checks. Who distributed and for what? The real residuals and how much. No Photoshop, no BS, because I will know, plus we, the entire collective, will know the difference. So that's the first one. So basically, let me clarify myself again. Step by step, the entire process from creation all the way to the check. I mean the entire process. The entire. And I'm talking about from origin to the end. Right? To the completed payment. I'm talking about the costs involved and the expenses involved and the time involved. The total process of creating a song and getting paid from it. That's what I want to see. Because that's what I requested in my consultation. Now, the second one, I want you to acknowledge on live CMT, Dominic Bazile, Thomas McCree, Tom Lukens, Tom Hilby, Dave Rossum, and Miss Vicky. I want you to give them their accolades, right? And tell us a story behind all those individuals on how they connect with you, EA Ski. Then at the end, I want you to thank them for allowing them in the process of allowing you to benefit on social media and in your career. I want you to thank them. Number 3, from now on out, on any of your live videos, there's no more I. I do not want to hear I do not want to hear, because I am the one who needs to be remedied. And I'm sure there are others who've fallen victim to the bait and switch. So, me want you to never use the word I or the letter I again. It will always be we did. Because according to the evidence, the credits, and interviews, it was never I. It was always them. So I will give you the benefit of the doubt. I will remove the them, and it will be we. So when you reference any song, any creation, any product, I want you to say, we did it. We collaborated. I do not want to hear I again. Because you and I both know it has never been an I. It has always been them. Do you understand? So that is my request, right? And if that happens, all will be forgiven. And you have till Monday. I'm giving you time to come up with a pinpointed plan of action to come up. You can do a what do you call it? A presentation, right? A PowerPoint presentation, or you can freelance. But I suggest you write some notes, because it's going to be step by step. And I know all the steps. So if you're missing one step, the bets are off. And I will be watching and listening. So, you have till Monday on the live to come up with, number one, my consultation that you owe me, step by step. Number two, acknowledgement of CMT, Dominic Bazile, Thomas McCree, Tom Lukens, Tom Hilby, David Rossum, and Miss Vicky. And I have a bonus. I want you on live to acknowledge that Easy Mo B deserves a SB 1200 signature edition. So use your powers with Mr. Rossum, the same way you influenced Mr. Rossum to create an EA Ski SB 1200. I want you to influence Mr. Rossum to create a signature series Easy Mo B SB 1200. Because we all know Easy Mo B is arguably one of the kings, if not the king, of the SB 1200. King could be a little far-fetched, but he's paid his dues. And we have seen him live creating masterworks on the SB 1200. Not pressing play, leaving the assumption that he created it. No, he created beats live and showed the entire process with no problem, no issues. And of course, you don't see Easy Mo B bumming, begging, and panhandling on these apps for money just because he's Easy Mo B. We are all the same. No one is better than the next person. Should I panhandle and beg and solicit for my accomplishments? What about the next person? Should they do that as well? Are they entitled to money simply by saying, hi, You're doing a great job. Keep it up. Should they get paid for that? No. So, that's what I request. By Monday, in Alive. And all is forgiven. If that doesn't happen, the entire floodgates will come out. You might as well delete all those drum kits from your page, because in this drive here, I have probably every drum sound there is. If you don't make that live on Monday, right, all of these drums will be given away for free. Therefore, no one would ever want to buy an overpriced drum kit, since all these drums are recycled anyway. But on Monday, all of these drums will be for free. Simple email, and you get them for free. Drum after drum after drum, right? Drum after drum, I will be releasing all these drums for free, because no one should be paying for drum kits. Drum kits are all over the place. You can literally use AI to create a drum now, right? And just like AI making these songs, I'm gonna be honest with you. These AI songs sound better than a lot of that crap y'all post on YouTube. I'm just gonna be honest. And people who use AI, they will agree. That's why they're using AI, because if the AI stuff sounds better, why I'm gonna use this versus the AI when the AI sounds better and it's free or less costly. Even though I'm not an proponent when it comes to AI, I'm against it. I like human interaction and development, right? Human ingenuity. Even though AI is based upon human ingenuity, but it's an algorithm or a computer that processes the information from a pool of data, right? But I understand the advancements of technology, and plus the labels are making money from AI, plus all the major corporations have instituted AI, so therefore my griping would not stop anything, right? Me saying, I hate AI is not going to stop it, it's going to keep going. Therefore, you may as well embrace it. Everybody's using it, just embrace it. Don't gripe and worry. Just if you got something dope from a machine or from the human manual process, put it out there so we can listen to it and we can enjoy it. Nothing wrong with that. Just because AI is here, it doesn't mean that we're going to stop making organic music. You can still make it and it can still be dope. But I digress. Monday. And big shout outs before I leave. I wanted to give a shout out earlier, but big shout out to my frat brother, JT the Pocket Watcher. Here's a YouTube channel where he exposes these grifters and con artists, right? On a financial standpoint. He actually inspired me, right? And I also want to give a shout out to another frat brother, right? Do you know that song? What's the name of that song? That song about Drake, BBL, Drizzy. My frat brother created that song from AI, right? And one of your most famous producers, right, used that song, right, flipped it into a diss record, right? Used that song. AI did it a couple of years ago. Was anybody being mad or hating? They loved the song because BBL Drizzy was a fun song. It was fun. It was comedy, right? It was comedy. but it became a popular song created by one popular producer. God, what is his name? Gee whiz. So big shout out to King Walonis, Blue Fi, and Metro Boomin, the producer who made the track. And the track was AI. It was a popular hit song. And no one was complaining then. So why are you complaining now? So, well, that's all I have for you today. And it's sad that I had to do this, but this grifting and scamming has got to stop, man. The panhandling and bumming and begging on these apps, the sense of entitlement just because I'm this person. You got to give me money just because I'm him. No, that's not going to work in today's society. If you need money that bad, you need to get a job. A lot of people, we work for a living. But to mock people who do work and then turn around, beg and panhandle for money from them is a sacrilege, in my opinion. It's inexcusable. Just imagine if I was going around bumming and begging and panhandling. People wouldn't respect me for that. They would ask, hey man, what's Mac doing? Oh man, he's over there bumming and panhandling. He got his music. He around here thinking somebody's just going to give him money just because he's Mac. I know that. I know Mac is not doing that, man. He can't find a job or nothing. Respect. You're not going to see Pete Rock bum and panhandle. You're not going to see Marley Marl bum and beg and panhandle. You're not going to see Dr. Dre bum, beg, or panhandle. You're not going to see any producer bum, beg, or panhandle. That's a prominent name producer, or even some lesser prominent producers. So why are you, if you this big, like you say you are, why are you resorting to bumming, begging, and panhandling? Why not just make money like everybody else? Become an executive. Become a manager. You said you're a karate expert? Where's your gym? You can make money from a gym. You can make money as a karate instructor. That is one way of earning a respectable living, and it's a respectable career, job. But demonizing others who work, but at the same time expecting them to give you money and while receiving nothing tangible in return, that's not right. And I think everyone can pretty much agree to that. That's not right. That's not how it should work. But you have some who believe that's how life's supposed to be. Like some of the people you see at the convenience stores who bum and panhandle, they think that's what life is supposed to be. I shouldn't have to work and conform to any rules. You know what I'm saying? There are people like that. And those are the people, they say, who have the mental disorders. You know. But it's okay. You know. It's okay. So that's all that I have, right? That's all that I have. So, EA Ski, you owe me. Owe me $300, and that's what I expect by Monday. That's what I expect by Monday. If it does not happen by Monday, you may as well just remove those drum kits, because everybody's going to get them for free. For free. Because they're all recycled. They're not your original drums. They're all recycled drums. All of them. So people will get drums for free now. I will make sure of that. We will make sure of that. And that will be all. And plus I have some other stuff coming up too. I have some other stuff here. I will be doing an auction where I'll be giving away some gear, entry-level gear that can be used to create. I'm going to be giving away in the auction. First 50 people, I will cut it off when it hits 50. $5 auction for some gear. But this is the caveat, right? Because I believe in giving something or giving someone something in value in return. I don't want to give you anything free. So the raffle will be $5, right? After 50 people, the raffle will close. And I will go on live and I will first contact those individuals and I will go on live, right? I will go on live and we'll have a live drawing. Now, the caveat is, right, and it's a good one. Anyone or everyone who pays the $5 will get free drums. Instead of paying $150 and $60, you will get drums. So basically, this is the auction where nobody loses. Everybody wins. And on top of that, the first 10 people will get a free mix by yours truly. For free. A free instrumental mix. You can put lyrics on there if you want to, but it will be free for you. Running through some analog processing for free. The first 10, right? If you participate, and just $5. So you're going to get free drums and a free mix for $5. And it will not be a bait and switch. Because I believe in giving someone tangible value. If you give me money, I expect to give you something tangible back in return. Reciprocity, right? Tangible back in return. I should not be expecting anyone to give me money just because I'm Mac. That is ridiculous. I'm not a kid anymore. Both of my parents are deceased. And even when they were alive, I got allowances when I was a kid. We are all grown people here. We don't look for other people to give us allowances just because we are someone. That's ridiculous. You want extra money, you go out and find a job and you work for a living, or you go out and start a business and you earn money for a living. That's how life works. That's life. You don't expect people to give you anything for free. Do you understand? Well, I'm Mac, Audiolithic Mac, and I will be back with another video. Ski, let's get to work. I know you can do this, man. I know you can do it. Monday, live. The total process. Acknowledge all the people who supported you, who allowed them to put your name on everything. And from then on out, no more I. There's no I in team. It's all we. We. I want you to say, we did this. We created this. No more I. Peace and be blessed.